All right, hey everybody, here's going to be a model review of the brand new Cat 906 wheel loaders made by Diecast Masters on 1/50th scale. As you can see, there's the diesel and the electric version. So I'll be showing you the tins first before we get into the review. So there's the tin for the diesel version. And there's the specifications on the back. And then the battery version, or electric version, there's a picture of it right there. And there's some specifications right there for that model, or real machine. So getting into the models themselves, I'll start out with most of the detail and functionality with the diesel version. So as you can see, as the bucket comes off, it is removable and it just snaps back on. I'm going to set that aside for now because it's kind of a pain to put that bucket back on with one hand. So the roof also comes off super easily, like so. You can to put the operator in or out if you like. So it's pretty simple. The bucket on this, the loader arms on this model go up to about that high. The dump angle is like that, which is pretty decent. It could have been a little bit more. There's a little bit of cylinder exposed there, so it would have been nice to have it, but it's fine. For some people, it'll be disappointing. The carry angle is super good, and when you lower the arms, it will stay curled back like that. So the carry angle on this is super good. The loader arms basically just go straight down to the ground. They don't have very much cutting angle. I mean, you could curl the bucket down to lift the front of the machine off the ground. But anyway, so getting on now with the details of the model. You have a Cat bucket here. It says Cat in silver on the side, which is nice. It's a straight edge bucket. You can see your dog bone and linkage. Got hydraulic lines running to the front of what would be the quick coupler on this model, which looks pretty good. It's a good added detail. You've got good tire tread pattern. It's not a super rough dirt tire. This looks like it would be more of a tire for working on asphalt or some sort of road surface. So something a little different. I believe the last 906 it was made had more of a dirt aggressive tread tire. So here you got your headlights. They are plastic, but they are thick plastic, so they don't have too much play in them. You do have some hydraulic lines running to your cylinders as well as the inside of the arms. So if you can see it down in there. So that looks pretty good. We've got two fenders here. These are metal, so that's nice to see. Got a windshield wiper that's plastic. You got a steering wheel and a joystick. The seat, which is just painted black. No Cat on the back of the seat. So getting over to this side, you can see there's a little like a mud mat on the ground. There's two-tone color in there, gray and black. There's a joystick in there and a control console. So looking over to the side, all your rivets are painted. That's also nice to see. One thing that a lot of OEMs have yet to do on loaders is do any sort of hydraulic lines on the pivot point. So before I forget, I'll show you the turning on this model. So the turning on it is not super good. It turns slightly to the left and right. So, I mean, for some people that'll be a disappointment. I don't display my loaders turn, so it's not that huge of a deal to me, but for other people it's probably something that they won't like about it. So you can see some anti-slip texture on that step. Another metal fender getting off to the back, and this is what really is the main difference between the two models is the decaling for the back. So obviously the electric version, the power hex logo is blue, and it also says electric back there. You can see there's some decaling for some crane picking points. Getting to the back, and the other main difference is you can see right here there is no exhaust stack, being an electric machine obviously. You got a radiator, backup lights, a hitch with a pin painted in it, so it looks pretty cool. And getting over to this side, it's practically the same thing. So you've got a beacon light on the top of the cab. This is plastic. Does have some bolt detail on it. You have some mirrors, they're painted. The handrail here is plastic. So getting to the underside, you do have a drive shaft there that's modeled. Looks pretty good, and then you can get a better view of all your hydraulic lines that go to the loader arms. So that's the electric version. The diesel version is the exact same model. The only differences being, obviously, you have a normal Cat 906 decaling in the red, and then you have an exhaust stack back there. So other than that, the loaders are identical. So you can either get one or both. I forget what they retail for. I think it's around $80 a piece, which is kind of costly for the size of these models. But like stated in previous model reviews of mine, the cost of the models are just expensive. So, if you can afford to be in this hobby, you just got to unfortunately accept that the cost of models is not what they once were 10, 20 years ago. So, anyway, for me, the only other disappointment that I would say is for these having a quick coupler, they don't come with any sort of attachments. I'm sure there will be modelers that come out with attachments, 3D printed and whatnot, but as far as the manufacturer goes, there is no modeling for it. I think these are pretty well executed little models. It's good to see some compact equipment, and when they announced these models late last year, earlier this year, I was really excited for the electric version. Not that I'm like a super big fan of the battery powered equipment. I just think it's kind of different, and I think the blue decaling looks really good on the model. It's again just something different. I think it looks really neat. So that'll conclude this model review of both of these models. So talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye bye.